by the way, just to comment on the story that you said, yes, there are a few members of Fox News that are allegedly thinking about getting together and possibly leaving with Roger Ailes and either creating a new news organization or joining a different news organization.
Foxier News, they're going to call it, where you can harass away.
But I think one of the reasons why they're considering that is not only do they seem to have a little bit of jealousy toward Megyn Kelly, right? I think that they're a little concerned about what happens after Roger Ailes leaves, because Rupert Murdoch's two sons are not fans of Roger Ailes, and they're also not fans of the way Fox News does things, right? They want 21st century, a 21st century news organization. They know that the viewers are super old, and they know that the ideas that Fox News are spouting at the moment do not appeal with a younger audience. So they want to go in a different direction, and that does not bode well for someone like Sean Hannity or Greta Van Susteren.
Let me just quickly say, because I think partly because it sounds a little too conspiratorial, I don't think there's a conscious effort to criticize those women because they don't want women to come forward, like they're thinking in terms of let's prevent. Because I think it's more part of their DNA. This goes to everything that we're hearing at this convention, everything that Fox has said for years, all the sort of the fear and the paranoia that Republicans have put forth for better than 30 years now, which is, I want things the way they used to be. And it used to be that you could say, nice legs, why don't you have a drink with me after? There's an instinctive hatred of the fact that, what do you mean, I can't give a woman a massage and rub her shoulders if she doesn't ask for it at work? I can't demand that women look nice and show their legs at work. I like that. I liked that America. That was the America I grew up with, and they're taking it away, whether it's black people, women, Muslims, gay people, everybody who isn't Don Draper and everybody, well, just everybody left, everybody else on Mad Men. They resent it all.
Sorry, just 1 second. I do want to clarify one thing. You know, we're talking about Drudge talking about hugs and shoulder rubs. That's not what was happening here. One of the allegations towards Roger Ailes was he took his pants down and put his crotch in the face of one of these women, and then when she wouldn't give in, he chased her around his office with his pants down.
That was in the 60s. I'm not minimizing it, but that was just so...
By the way, can I also say, within that report, the description of his genitals is the most horrifying thing.
Yeah, totally.
It was raw.
All right.
Yeah, that's
all right. Them Buckeyes, Porter.
Exactly what I would imagine his genitals to look like.
So
fair.
And what Jake says is totally true. That is one of the allegations. But the other ones are again, and I'm not. None of us are excusing.
All right. Okay. All religion is meaningless. Okay, fine. Hey, you know, I ain't gonna argue with that. If you think it's meaningless, if that's what you believe.
All religion is meaningless. Okay, fine. Hey, you know,
it might be meaningless to you. You might not have a meaning. You need to find your meaning in life. You know what I'm saying? Religion. That's your way of life. Your army. I think a legion is an army. If your army don't have no meaning, then what is you fighting for? What is your life about? Let me put this down.
That's your way of life. Your army. I think a legion is an army. Your army don't have no meaning, then what is you fighting for? What is your life about? Let me put this down. That's your way of life. Your army. I think a legion is an army.
House is a little messed up right now. Man, he watching his TV. Nothing else, Buckeye? You stuck, man? I checkmated you that fast? Buckeye, I'm streaming. I'm waiting for you to say something, man. Oh, here you go. I don't believe in any religion. They are all just pacifiers for the weak-minded. Well, look, Buckeye, you seem like a very enlightened dude. I think you know that old saying, religion is a tool to control the masses. You know what I'm saying? I think, I don't know, whatever your background is or whatever you came from, they have a hadith. Some of them is like, obey your slave masters and stuff like that. They got stuff in the Christianity, got all of that. You got to debate me about something like that we on opposite sides of. Are you pro-choice or pro-life? Let's go like that. You want to start? Let's do a debate. Are you Hillary Clinton or Trump? You know what I'm saying? Do something where like we could debate. If you gonna talk to me about religion, I have to agree with you. A lot of this stuff is bullshit when it comes down to religion.
I have to agree with you. A lot of this stuff is bullshit when it comes down to religion.
Muhammad flying on flying carpets. Oh, are you Jill Stein?
I have to agree with you. A lot of this stuff is bullshit.
Pro-choice. Okay. Let's talk about pro-choice. Now you're pro-choice. Should a woman be able to have abortion like it's birth control? When is it? Well, first let me tell you my position since you're pro-choice. I'm pro-choice, but does the baby have a choice? The one that's in the womb, if they want to live or die. I'm pro-life. But you know what? I believe in abortions for certain situations. So I'm like in the middle actually. I'm not entirely pro-choice. It comes a time when a woman, even by law, will be charged for murder if she continues to have that abortion. So I mean, how many abortions should a girl get before she realizes birth control should be a condom, not an abortion? You know what I mean? Like, you're pro-choice, but you know the history of Planned Parenthood, how they were started by the Ku Klux Klan, Margaret Sanger, a believer in eugenics, and how they're located all over the black community, and it's genocide for black people. Millions of babies are being murdered. Oh, now you're pro-life. Oh, you switched up. You did a Hillary Clinton. My bad. I don't think abortion should be used as birth control. Yeah, no. But now, okay. But you think women shouldn't be allowed to have an abortion? What if a woman gets raped? What if the pregnancy is going to kill her? It comes times where, you know what I mean, you got to be like, well, hold up, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm in the middle. I'm not pro-life. I'm not pro-choice. I don't believe in these ultimates. I think people got to be like a little bit more reasonable. Feel me? Hey, but subscribe to my thing, Buckeyes. Them Buckeyes. You from Ohio? That what they means? I have a website, them Buckeyes, that I created. It's called ngo.life. Oh, Milwaukee. I heard they was rioting out there, man. That's going through some. I'm sorry to hear that your city is going through turmoil over that police shooting. Unfortunate. Anytime somebody get murdered by the police, tragic. About the police brutality. Yeah. The news didn't want to show all that because when the people take control, the media is one of the arms of the system. You know what I mean? That basically, if everyone came together and cleaned up the city. Oh no. See, they didn't show all that. But I was just saying, you know what I mean? That I think that it's for a reason that they not really want to show people how the riots really go. Like there was a lot. I don't know. You know, I gotta get it together. Them Buckeyes. I don't think this channel thing. I might not do this a lot. These live streams. But if you see, I put a blog on my NGO.life. That's to talk to women before they get abortion. A lot of the times, they're depressed and they need somebody to talk to tell them not to kill their baby. Because when they kill that baby, it's like killing a part of their self. You know what I'm saying? My son wouldn't even be alive right now if I didn't talk to his mom. She wanted to have an abortion on him. My new baby that's about to be born next month would be not being born if I didn't talk to her. So that's important, man. Maybe one day a woman gonna do that to you. It's tough, especially. Let's see what you wrote here. I'm. Well, hold on. You don't know if I'm not your enemy, them Buckeyes. Who you like, Clinton or Trump? Let's do a debate on Clinton or Trump. I'll be respectful to you. I won't curse at you and call you bad names. Congratulations, man. That's a beautiful thing. I was for Bernie Sanders. I did a lot of you like Jill Stein? I was out here in Philadelphia. I'm from Philadelphia. And we marched with the Green Party. I get involved a lot with the Green Party. Oh yeah, so maybe Gary, the dude Gary. I don't know, man. I don't really like to get involved in politics. You say you know, like you're against religion, kind of like our religion is kind of, you know, for pacifying people. Politics is to like divide people. I don't know. Politics is tough too, man. I don't like either Trump or Hillary, kind of. Philly didn't bomb itself. Yeah, I guess they bombed themselves, right? Yeah, that's where I'm from. The Move people, I know them. They're all right. A couple of them died in prison. They still ain't let out the Move 9. And we still fighting to get Mumia Abu-Jamal at least medical attention for hepatitis while he's in prison. Yeah, hey, but you smart, them Buckeyes, because a lot of people, I see you're conscious. You're informed. A lot of people don't know about that kind of stuff, man. You know, I don't know what you're doing. If you want to get involved in the community, what you're doing, you know, like you can come check out my posts on. I'll write letters with you back and forth. I'm just going to go over here and harass these people on a sub, a son, or a sub. What's the sub? What's that? A submachine gun? A subscriber? Oh, thanks, bro. Well, I don't really know what about the whole YouTube thing about subscribers and stuff. I'll try to put more good videos out here. If it's something that you want, I know how to do everything. I'll be honest with you. I'm a jack of all trades. I dropped the engine. I got a 73 Caprice Classic drop top in my backyard. I done changed the engine in that bitch like 2 times. Construction work. I got like a little a bando for something around the crib, electricity or something. I could do everything, but I don't really make no videos. I've been trying to make videos for a while, but I just don't do them. But if it's something that you need help with or something like that, I'll make a video for you, man. I got some iPads. I just got to get like a tripod. I might do a video about how to make videos. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate the support, though. I try to pump up this channel and build it up. I'm going to try to do something like socially conscious. I might do like a video set up a nice video set like how the TYT people are doing and talk about news stories that come out and just give my opinions and stuff like that, and then send shout outs to all my people that's, if I can help y'all. If you ever need anything, let me know. I don't want y'all to just support me. I want to help support y'all. I'm a person who like does stuff in the community out here in Philly, but I might try to expand. I do children's daycare in the ghetto. I turned it from like a crack spot to like a school for children. And I'm trying to do a homeless shelter. Like I'm trying to do different things. And so if it's anything that y'all need, you know what I mean, just let me know, man. TNN News. No, put me hip, man. What's that? TNN. I didn't. CNN? You mean CNN? Cause I don't got cable right now. That's the only thing. I'm struggling. I don't got no cable. I get it when I go down to Atlantic City. I meet my mom down there sometime in AC. But I know it's probably the same old stuff going on. Trump versus Hillary and all that. When right now on CNN, hey, look, that happened, man. People probably say I'm a coon. They say, that's the first thing we do. We attack each other, and that's what the politics does. That's what the religion does. It's turn us all against each other. At the end of the day, do any of them really give a fuck about black people? Even the dudes that are these so-called race leaders that come in, they be our leaders. If they really authentic and they really care, they gonna get shot. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's what happened. Unless they sell out and lead us in a different direction that the power structure wants them to lead us in. Like, I don't want to say names and put people like who real out there. I like Farrakhan. He like one of the only dudes I kind of like. There's also cooning. I know what you're saying, man. There's such thing as telling the truth. There's also cooning. To me, being a sellout, being a Tom, Marcus Garvey said, if you give your word to the people and they trust in you and you're going to fight for the people and you don't keep your word, then you should be put to death. I believe that. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, have you not heard that your word shall be bond regardless of whom or what? When you get up there like these, I don't know David Clark. I got to look him up. Oh, wait a minute. Is David Clark the dude who's on the news? The boy that's on the news? Is he the CNN dude with the clean cut, handsome brother? He like, no homo, but he like brown skinned boy. Let me Google him right quick. And I got to say, like, what in particular made you say that about this brother? Because that is not a nice thing to say about somebody. I do say bad things. And oh, David A. Clark, he the sheriff of Milwaukee. Oh, I seen him on the news a couple times. Yeah. No, I see his picture. That go back to slavery and the overseers, and you know what I mean. Like that. Sometimes you put black folks in charge, and they worship in the white man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it be, man. But you know what I mean? Like I don't know what do you what can you? It's a lot of stuff, man. That's out here now. I'll tell you a story. Them Buckeyes, I got the video. I could probably post the video on one of my websites. I got another website. I gave you my one. Yeah, that's what happened. These Democrats are fraud. But I already knew that. Because out here in Camden and Philly been controlled by Democrats for 20 years. Shit don't never change. They're all criminals. I already know that. The Republicans, they probably ain't no better. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just tired of giving my vote away. So, they got to pay from now on. Like, whoever going to pay, that's who we going to support. And I got this other website I want you to check out, man. LFN.army. LFN Army. LFN like elephant. Like General Hannibal. That took over the Europe through the French Alps, that attacked Rome on elephant. That's who it's named after. What's wrong, Manny? You got a cavity? I'm gonna brush your teeth in a minute. Hey, but check that site. Well, yeah, check out my site. That Elephant Army, that's the pro-black John. That's the John that I'm rocking with. The Republican symbol is the elephant, right? But they're new. The Republican Party was started by the abolitionists. That's how they originated, to fight to end slavery. Somewhere along the line, this shit flipped, man, and the racist people started There's racists in the Republicans now and in the Democrats. They infiltrated all that shit. And because I believe Hillary Clinton is a Black Power. Manny, say Black Power, Manny. I don't know if the camera sees him, man, but he knows how to say Black Power. I taught him, but he's got a cavity. Hey, yeah, man, power to the people. Hey, man, but look, I love my people, man, but you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of issues, we got a lot of problems, religions, and all these different things that we fight, and I've got to rock with that RBG flag and just black nationalists. We got to stay like that. I think we also got a problem with the homosexual stuff, but I'm going to be more tolerant of it. You got dudes like Irritated Genie and different people out here that's really hating on homosexuals real hard, you know, and I know in Africa, you know what I mean, and all if we're ancient, because it's death to civilization, you know what I'm saying? It's like it brings in, I don't know, some people say but they had homos in Egypt and all this stuff. I don't know, you know, people have different stuff. It could be propaganda. What do you think about? That's what I was going to ask you. What do you think? I think, me personally, what I think about homosexuality, I believe it is wrong. However, I'm in America. I don't believe we should kill them just because they're gay. I don't know. That's what all these scriptures say. I don't think gay marriage, if they're going to legalize gay marriage, but don't bring that to my church, don't bring that to my mosque, don't bring that to my synagogue. You know what I'm saying? Gay marriage, man, is an oxymoron. Gay and marriage don't go together. They're like opposites. And I think that if these people that are leading this Black Lives Matter movement are really true black nationalists, true black radicals, how can they be gay and leading that movement? If it's true that it's homosexuals and lesbians and whatever that are in charge, and I've seen that with my own eyes at some of these marches, I've marched with them and things like that. The thing is, if we really had control and black people had control like in Africa, our traditions for thousands of years have been to exterminate people who commit that sin. It's looked at as more than a sin, as an abomination. You know what I'm saying? And the white man's laws is what's protecting you. So how can you really truly be against the white man and be homosexual? That's my opinion, and I've debated that openly with homosexuals. But at the end of the day, I've also agreed to get along with them and march for a common cause, which is our children. BLM may be misguided. They may be. You know, they may be misguided because their leaders have them on like a scorched earth strategy, style, tactic. Yeah, but I'm not out here exterminating homosexuals. I'm praying for them. I know you might not believe in religion and God, but I believe there's power in prayer and meditation. And I try to reason with them because I think that there's a lot of lies being put out there that people are born homosexual. We know that is not true because people that were straight get turned out in prison, they get raped or this or that, or people that have been molested become gay and they become molesters and pedophiles, and it's just wrong. And you kiss your children, you kiss your mother, you don't want to be putting your mouth around people's private parts and all that sort of stuff. And anal sex is dirty and it's just all filth. But about the misguidance of the youth, here's the thing about a scorched earth. We just not here to destroy. We have to have demands. You got to learn strategy of war, like Sun Tzu, like Machiavelli. You know, like Tupac was a genius. You know, he put us on to this sort of thinking of a general. Wars are won in the general's tent. No plan is a plan to fail. You know what I'm saying? So we got to strategize. What are we trying to get? What is Black Lives Matter trying to achieve? Okay, we want our lives to matter. Unfortunately, Black folks' lives don't matter. It don't matter if I'm in the NFL making millions of dollars. I can still get pulled over by these crackers, shot and killed, and they gonna walk out of that courtroom with a free man. You know what I'm saying? But me or you, we going away for the rest of our life. You know what I'm saying? So our lives don't matter. I get the message. I don't know what happened to my stream, man. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Let me hear what. Hold on, man. Hold on. Wait. Oh,
I don't know what happened to my stream, man.
I'm good. I'm good. I can hear. So I know I was talking about the misguidance of the Black Lives Matter, right? Here's the thing. Our lives don't matter, so we want to make our lives matter. So we need money. We need jobs, right? So you got leverage. Okay, I'm glad that you're here. Okay, see, here's the thing. You waving a gun around, and you busting a gun. You doing metaphorically. You know what I'm saying? Like with these marches, you show that you're organized. You have an army now. That people that will move out for you. That's powerful. You have power now. Okay, what are you gonna do with that power? You know what I'm saying? So can we? What can all black people as a nation? What can we get out of this? Did you get us some jobs? Did you get us any? We have no leader. Who is we? The black people all is one as have one. If we had a leader, they'd kill him. If we had a good leader, we all have to be leaders. We all have to uplift ourselves, and all of us have to be leaders to our children, right? So they take the fathers out of the household. That's what they want to do. You know what I mean? That's why I was going to tell you the story about the young boy. I was going to put the video up. The cops pulled him over in front of. I'm looking at everything unfold in the Philadelphia row home. I'm looking down at my street corner. The police pull him over, pull him out the car. They find drugs and guns, but it was an illegal search, an illegal car, and now I got to go to court to try to save them young boys, 20 years old. You know, it's from doing 10 years. Everybody got to be a leader, but our leaders, Mumia Abu-Jamal, he's a leader. He's in prison for the last 30. Tupac, he was a leader. They killed him. Malcolm X would still be alive to this day. So we all got to be leaders. We all got to be like Malcolm X, but Malcolm X had to go through the crucible of prison. You know what I'm saying? To be refined. You know, through the fire of all of that. You know, like I sat in prison. I could put on my suit and tie, them Buckeyes, and go on CNN and all that, because I done read the dictionary like Malcolm X. I done studied so many books, all this Afrocentric books and different things, because I spent like 10 years in prison, and many of those years was in solitary confinement. So I prepared myself to try to be a leader, but I don't want to go outside and try to holler at these young boys, and they're out there on the corner selling dope and this. I just want to go about my business. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to go at it a different way, but I feel like I have to. But it's tough, man, because if you ain't got something for the people, but except some talking and they ain't trying to hear it. You know, what is Black Lives Matter going to do for me? I got to feed my child. I got another child on the way. Can you get me a job? Can you even get me a job? So you can't even do shit for me. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go commit crime. I got to sell dope or rob or do some other shit to come up, or try to do a job search, a job hunt. And despite all the Equal Opportunity Act, Bureau of Equal Opportunity, regardless, white people ain't going to hire black folks for some reason. They're going to come up with every excuse. Oh, we filled that position. And then you see it back on Craigslist the next day. I thought the position was filled. You know, it's all bullshit. Racism is out here. And you do got a lot of Toms out here. And you do got a lot of niggas out here that's cooning. You know what I'm saying? They'll get a chance to get on CNN. But then they not going to say what the fuck really need to be told. You know what I'm saying? That all these jokers is jive. All of them. They all full of shit. Hillary Clinton a racist. Trump a racist. All these motherfuckers is actually racist because you ain't even exposing the racists. That's what you're talking about, like these good cop, bad cop. At the end of the day, it seemed like, to me, it's like I try to give them respect. They risking their life to supposedly protect and serve, but they not speaking out about the rest of these crackers that's out here. They bad too. You know what I'm saying? So it's that's the dilemma that we're facing, man. And I want to address all these different issues. I was going to try to run for politics maybe in 2 years when it goes again, because I gotta get my resources and get my money up. I don't know if politics is the answer. I think the people got to rise up and we got to demand that we get. If we're not going to get jobs, then we at least going to get some money, like in a form of welfare or something, for us to survive, like the Black Panthers did. We got to organize or we're not going to survive. You know what I mean? But we got demands. Black Lives Matter needs to start making demands, not just going out there protesting for no reason. There are no good cops. I know a lot of people feel that way. Them Buckeyes, Porter. A lot of people feel that way. And, you know, they want to go out there killing cops and all of that shit. I used to want to do it too, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not promoting that at all. I'm not going to promote anybody to do that, because a pig is just like a pawn in this game. And you are a king. And you go and you take one of their life, you know, it's going to cost you. The devil could sacrifice a pawn. You playing chess against the devil. I know you're not into religion and spiritual things, but in real terms, the devil, the Illuminati, the powers that be that want to control the world. Yeah, well, politicians are liars, right? So I probably wouldn't make it in politics. I don't want to be in politics, man. I don't want to be in politics. I really just want to be able to live my life, man. If I make a little bit of money, I might even want to leave America, and I feel sorry for everybody that I'm leaving behind, because I know y'all struggling, but I got to live in a black country. I got to live in a free country. People are too stuck on this American propaganda. America really not free, man. You really don't have freedom of speech in America. You really don't have freedom to assemble, freedom of press, and all of that. You can get killed. You say the wrong shit out here in America. You'll go to prison for many years just for saying some real shit out here in America. And then you go to the Second Amendment. You really don't have freedom to tote a firearm out here. You know, all the due process amendments in the Bill of Rights. They can search you anytime they want. They don't need no fucking probable cause. All that shit. It's all a lie. It's impropaganda. It's pig shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you get in that courtroom, that shit ain't nothing but a fucking auction. It's like the slave auction on the auction block. They selling down the river with that gavel, the judge wearing it. It's all from slavery. At the slavery, that 13th Amendment or 14th Amendment, it say you free unless you get convicted of a crime. If you study that Constitution and you look at those amendments, slavery was never fully abolished, and that's why to this day you have slavery. People are forced into labor if they've been convicted of crimes, and the conditions in them prisons, it might be even worse than on them plantations. There's still rapings, and but you can't see your family. You can't raise children. You can't even have sex and conjugal visits and all that stuff. So I would argue the food, you can at least grow your own food back on the plantation in the slave days. Now they feeding you fear factor slop. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that people really don't like the Gestapo, these police. They're bad. You know what I mean? And they will murder you. And I think this is a good conversation, man. I think that all of us should get on. I forgot the website where everybody webcam and we all be talking and we take turns and we have these discussions. And then I can see you, you see me, and we all talk and we come up with solutions. Because I think sometimes you have perpetrators and people that be pretending just so they can lead us in a different direction. They have their own agenda. And the movement has to be autonomous. It can't just be a leader that control different things and he want to go this way and take us that way. We all got to go the way we want to go, which is for freedom, which is for liberation. Ain't nobody really talking about succeed. People, I think they. No, matter of fact, I take that back. Texas is talking about they want to break away from the United States now. California. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We'll stay in touch, man. And we all get down on the joint and we build a channel. It's a group channel. And then not just I be on, we all be on. It's called Tiny Chat. I used to remember that from Black Planet. Back in the day. I think my cam went down again, man. That shit froze up on me. So I don't know if you still seeing me or not. Yeah, you probably could. How old are you? Oh, okay. Well, I don't see. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell, man. I'm still on, but my shit froze up. I don't know, but it's good, man, because you in Milwaukee, I'm in Philly. We build a network. Oh, see you yeah, man. See, I'm a little bit older. I'm 36, but man, I was 27 at one time when I got booked. Shit, I mean, that's you got your whole life ahead of you. Them Buckeyes. What do you do? What is your dreams? You got it. You got a job? You working? What kind of skills, man? What do you do? What's your life like? Oh yeah, man. I used to work in factories, man. They tough. They tough, man. You know. Hopefully you get on the forklift, and you ain't got to be, doing some other stuff. But they pay all right. They pay decent. It's tough, man. It's tough, but hopefully you pay decent. You know. No, I feel you. No. Hey, them Buckeyes, man. You know everybody gotta have a little side hustle and shit, man. Try to come up, man. I I I tried to grow some weed instead of so I'd have a lot of it, but electricity bill was so fucking high, man. I just I had to just chill, man. I don't do that shit now, but that shit's crazy, man. All these different issues that we all facing. I'm gonna keep recruiting them Buckeyes. I'm gonna keep recruiting, and then every like weekend, prescription drug. That's where the money. Yeah, I already know. I already know. Hey, that's what. But young boys is getting in trouble. But here's the thing, man. It's like the crack that's destroying the community. This is shit is happening all over again, and people is getting destroyed from the perks, man. That everybody selling out there, and they hooked on it or oxys and shit like that. And I don't know, dog. That's I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out here. You know what I mean? But man, this shit crazy, man. This shit crazy. This is supposed to be the richest country in the world, and we all out here fighting for scraps, man. You know. But as the money comes, hopefully things will get better, man. Oh, now they killing white people in Cincinnati. Let me Google that right now. Let me Google that right now. Cincinnati. No, cause I got suspended off of cause of the flash flood. Is that what it is? Oh wow, because when it was in New Orleans, nobody gave a shit, and now all of a sudden it's Cincinnati. So send in fucking National Guard. That's basically what's happening here? Cincinnati's impoverished too. What the fuck happening in Cincinnati? In the news. Oh, it's probably the suburbs of Cincinnati. Then you got North. Oh, and heroin overdoses? Hey, listen, man. I got a property, right? That's in the epicenter of the heroin trade in Philadelphia. It's so fucking bad out there that drug needles. Okay, I'm gonna show you my other website that we trying to do about this heroin shit. And this one's called homehelp.us. That one is where we trying to get the drug needles off the sidewalks in this real ghetto ass neighborhood of Philadelphia. But if it works, I think we could try to do something similar in Milwaukee and anywhere where there's this kind of problem. Because I want to give people jobs. At the end of the day, if you can't give people fucking jobs, it's all bullshit. It's all a scam to get money that they keep for themselves if they not giving us jobs. So, and it's the Democrats, man. They in there, they got money, but they don't want to share it. And in other places, maybe it's the Republicans. I don't know. But in my city, it's been controlled by Democrats for 20 years. They out here and they don't want to give nobody no jobs. I'll come to them and say, hey, look, the city ain't cleaning up all these drug needles that's all over here. All these dirty condoms from the prostitutes that's using the drugs. 80% of the people that shoot dope got hepatitis. These are infected, contaminated needles. Our children can't even walk the sidewalks. They need to do something about this. If you ain't going to do it, we'll do it. But we need money. We need the resources. I got the people that will train us, the people that will give us all the equipment. But can you pay us to do this shit? You know what I mean? And they will have no money for us. Yeah, so they in there, and they wanna keep all the money. Governor Wolf of the whole state of Pennsylvania just spent $20 million to do something about giving drug treatment, to get them drug counseling and all that. But who it's going to? It's going to the government. It's going to these government ran shit. It ain't going to the private, to the people. I think I want to open up my own drug have joint. But they get paid. I got my girl off of Percocets. She was a junkie. She was sick. She went through withdrawal. I can do it. But I'm going to need a security team, because when that junkie start jonesing, he got to get handcuffed, or she got to get handcuffed and locked the fuck up for like 3 days straight till that shit's out their system. That's just the way it is. All that other soft shit, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. That shit got to be, they locked up. They come there, they sign some papers, and then they hours. That ass is ours, and we get them off that shit. Or else these police need to start doing their job, locking them the fuck up and sending them to detox, and then bring them to us after they already detox, or we have our own detox down in the basement. After we detox them, then we give them all the teachings and all that other shit, and then we try to get their life back together. Try to get them housed and try to get them jobs if they don't got all that. But it's going to take some money. I got the ideas. I'm trying to go for the 501c3 tax exempt status to do one of these organizations, and then, you know what I'm saying, maybe I got all these different websites I set up to try to get these money from these people. Yeah, right, the police that fear for their life, and then they just want to shoot you as soon as they feel like their life is threatened. I think that's an excuse. I don't think their life is threatened. I did some research into that. The police kill way more of us than we kill of them. We should be more scared of them than they are of us. They're full of shit. They barely get killed like that, for real, for real. But they kill a lot of us. The thing about it is, when you kill police, when the police actually do fear for their life, they don't fucking shoot you. When they know that you got a gun, or when a motherfucker get popped, they start chilling out for a little while. See, out here in Philadelphia, they give us a lot of respect. The police do not fuck with us because we got a lot of Muslims in Philly. And they kill a cop every now and then. So they know they give us the maximum respect. They don't come around bullying or doing none of that shit in Philly. That's real talk. But you go down south where a cop never get killed and they treat you like shit. So it's my observation, in my experience, that they don't fear us. They need to fear us. They need to fear us. If they did fear us, they wouldn't be violating our rights the way that they are in some of these places. Seriously. And I would really love to get empowered so I could debate some of these pundits. I think I'm good on debate. But if we have our organization, we take the best one who's good at it and send them out there. We just need to get attention. See, that's the thing. Black Lives Matter gets attention for what? I would do different protests to get attention just to get airtime, to just reverse some of the bullshit that they be putting out there on the airways, to get a real dude to come out there and start pulling people's card if they cooning, if they timing, if they doing all that, selling out. Wasn't that in Philly where that cop got ambushed? Let me look at Philly where the cop got ambushed. Cop got shot a couple times in Philly. The last one that I remember was at a GameStop. It was in the middle of a robbery, but cop got ambushed. There was a whole bunch of cops that got ambushed down in Texas, and then there was another one, I believe, in Baton Rouge. A Milwaukee police officer got ambushed in his car, but I think that was in July. Hey, my homeboy Gary Frazier was on CNN. He's a third party candidate out in Camden. I protested with him and stuff like that. We was all in Black Men for Bernie, that organization together, and he did all right on CNN. I don't know how good he did, but yeah, I don't even want to get on CNN. Them Buckeyes, man. I'd rather stay a street soldier. You know what I mean? I don't want to lose my credentials, man. Go where? Go to CNN? I can't just get them. I'm gonna call my old lady though, man. I'm gonna see if she can get on with us because she be on the. I told her to CNN. I like all of that shit. CNN, Fox, MSNBC. I like all that shit but it's all cable. That's the only thing. I don't ever get it. I like my local news too though. Damn, my little baby always. Oh, he fell asleep. I'm gonna put on my news now. Oh, hold up. She hung up. I thought I was on speakerphone. And if I see stuff on the news, I'll talk about it. Hey man, but I ain't gonna get no more people into the conversation if I don't be on that. I gotta get more people. That's why I be. Hold up, I'm gonna tell him. Anissa, are you there? Hello? Hold up. I'll get Bruce Carter. I'll get Gary Frazier. I'll get people in our tiny chat. I will blow it up. Hello, Anissa? Anissa? Racially, I just say black, but you see I look like a white boy, but nationality and different things like that, is different than race. You know what I mean? But my family come from Jamaica, and some of them is out in Europe, different places. They're Jews, and yeah. But there's so many different type of mixtures and the people, Native American and different things like that. That like the people that he's saying Latinos and Hispanic. Latin, Spanish, that's a language. That's not a race, So how are they saying that's a race now? So we just saying black, you know what I mean? Like that's it went from color people. Oh yeah, Peter Tosh. I love Peter Tosh. And Bob Marley and all that. That's roots reggae, that's you, yo, them Buckeyes. I vibes with you, man. You a good dude because people that listen to music like that, that's conscious music. That's it gets your mind right. I teach my son. I play it for my son. He's a baby and he listens to that reggae music and different stuff. And yeah, man. Yeah, that's real music. Hey, them Buckeyes. I don't know, man. I don't. You know. I mean, like, I had that boy Darnell on there, but I argued with him about religion, and now I don't think he fucks with me no more. I shouldn't have did it, and then I called him some bad words, and let me see if he come back. That'll be cool with him. Hey, man, but I'll probably take it down then if ain't nobody, or I might shut it down and go to the I told the Confederate flag bull that I would address him on that I will address him that I will address anybody. If everybody come to my channel, I will address you on the air. I see you in the other chat with those fools. Yeah, 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 man. We all fools, man. Yeah, man. Bless. I'm gonna try tiny chat now. Well, I'm gonna kill my feed. That was a good one.